I wear this. I wear I want. Where them depend enough. Me not like it enough. Me not rock with this enough. Me say sloppy, dusty, soft, the unmitigated girl. Yellow starburst, no Black Panther power. And me not like it at all enough, brother. Me can't shake your hand. Me can't shake them hand all right now. Me can't do it to no brother. The gully, the guys, the labor, we can't shake them. Pardon me, y'all. I snap into my Jamaican side every time and then, you know what I'm saying? I just snap in. It's in my blood. Pardon me, y'all. But we here. Drake versus UMG is still ongoing. They filed an amended complaint, which basically means it's a revision, it's corrections, and updated version of what they originally complained about. And a lot of things is mentioned in this. You know, they tag in Joe Budden podcast. They reference him a few times, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much saying, you know, because Joe Budden said, you didn't know Kendrick used bots? Everybody knew that. They used that as evidence. They put RDC World back in the front, in the fourfold. They put Kai Cenat back in the fourfold. They put No Life Shack back in the forefront, you know what I'm saying, and updated their viewership. Because since the last complaint, their views went up. You know what I'm saying? And this is all stemming back to the beef, the lyrical warfare, the back and forth, the feud between K. Dot and Drake. And it led to Not Like Us. They not like us. They not like us. And in that song, he called him a certified lover boy, certified. And Drake's teens frozen on the seats. They say, you know what? You can't call me that. How dare you call me that? Huh? Why would you do that, man? And now we're going to take it to court. We won't battle no more in the court of hip hop. We're going to battle in the court of law. You know what I'm saying? Lucien Grange, step up. I want to smoke with you now, nigga. Huh? Y'all done let him sing that song at the Super Bowl, huh? He was at the Grammys, he's at the Oscars and all this stuff. I don't like it. We're going to put it in the amended complaint. But we have stuff to read off real fast, serious on a serious note. And I really believe this is what this is about. This is what this is about. Let's keep it a buck, bro. We can read off all this. This is what this is about. This is what we said before, but this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he feels a way about being called this or being called that. Who wouldn't? You got kids saying certified. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of people. You got SNL doing skits. It's all over the world. They got the Kendrick Lamar shuffling. And it's every day you're reminded about it. Being certified level, certified PDF. I get that. But I think the reason why we're really here is because of this. You know what I'm saying? Drake was in a contract. Contract was being ended. He's supposed to re-sign for more money. However, he locked into a battle with Kendrick Lamar before locking in to a contract with UMG for 600 M's. By the way, this is Allegedly Podcast. I am your host. Everything I say and do is intent purpose only. Shake my hand at the like button. Thank you for that. We appreciative of that. We appreciate you for that. But this is why we here. Because I got into a battle with Kendrick. Kendrick won. And now y'all saying my worth ain't the same? Oh! We gonna take this to trial. You gonna give me that money, huh? One way or another. I do believe this is what this is about. We're gonna read this off in a second. That's what this is about. I signed with y'all for 400 M's. I want double that on the re-up. Now they saying you're not worth that. You're probably worth 200 mils at best. You gonna devalue me by half? You gonna try to give me half now? No. But let's read this. I'm gonna let that sit on the screen. I'm reading from this laptop right here. Pardon me. Okay. Drake's legal team claims UMG intentionally tried to devalue his music and brand ahead of 2025 contract. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Contract negotiations while trying to prove his worth as an exclusive partner to Kendrick Lamar. So not only y'all devalue me and what I stand for, my music, y'all gonna partner up with the dude that called me a certified level, certified better, huh? Y'all gonna do this to me? Lucien, y'all gonna do this to me? I've been with y'all for 16 years. By the way, we're gonna read off UMG's counter against this too, so stay tuned. Stay put. Y'all gonna do this to me? Y'all gonna play with my brand like that and not resign? I done hurt myself, did that. That's what this is about.
Y'all chose a side. Y'all chose Kendrick. And my thing is, I thought UMG chose both. They put out both of y'all music. This is a rap battle. It's between y'all. That's my stance. But I'm just saying what Frozen Moments LLC and Drake feels. Okay, let's continue. The contract between UMG and Drake is up for the renegotiation this year. By the spring of 2024, UMG understood the rise of streaming platforms had enhanced the bargaining power of artists, established artists whose contracts are coming up for renewal are in an improved position to demand higher. See? That's what this is about. We can play on the fact that Kendrick said that certified love was certified, but that's what this is about, bro. This is why my lawyers and stuff like that bring this up consistently. He's saying y'all knew was at stake, y'all knew was coming up, and that's what y'all want to do. Let's continue. Demand higher takes rates due to improvement in the visibility, cash flow, and risk reduction. UMG was incentivized to act. UMG was incentivized, hold on, to act, and in fact did act in a manner to reduce the bargain leverage in advance of an upcoming negotiation with Drake over a contract renewal. We can read all this paperwork, but again, ladies and gentlemen, that's what this is about. It's about money. Money, power, respect is what you need in life. Money, power. It's money. And I think a win for Drake here is if he walks away with $1 billion. Otherwise, Drake, if you don't walk away from this, hold on, with the mic properly. If you don't walk away with $1 billion from this is an L. If you win and you take home 200 mil, that's an L. Because you will win, but hip hop, they'll be on you every day. Hip hop will be on you every day. 200 M's is not enough. It's a few solid money left, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Continue. UMG's actions were motivated, at least in part, by UMG desire to best position itself in negotiation with Kendrick Lamar in 2024 and Drake in 2025. With respect to Lamar, on information and belief, UMG was incentivized to prove that it could maximize Lamar's sales by any means necessary. After only being able to get him to sign a short-term exclusive contract, UMG wanted Lamar to see his value and expedite time frame in order to convince Lamar to re-sign exclusively and for a longer period of time. Y'all don't see the real mission here? Y'all don't see the truth? Huh? Y'all don't see the truth in this ish? Come on, man. Come on, man. As to Drake in 2024, his contract was nearing fulfillment. On information and belief, UMG anticipated that extended Drake's contract would come at a high cost to UMG. As such, it was incentivized to devalue Drake's music and brand in order to gain leverage in negotiations for an extension. Okay, let me say this. And it's to not repurpose, but expand on what I said earlier. Drake, you should have re-signed with UMG first before you got into a rap battle with Kendrick. Nobody made you get into the rap battle with Kendrick. Nobody told you to risk it all. If I'm finna play poker, I take the money that I have in my bankroll, put it in my pocket, drive to the casino and tell, yo, sit me on the 10-10 table, the 10-10-20 table, then I gamble. You gambled your own ish. If anything, you lock in with UMG first for the renegotiation and then get back at Kendrick. You put yourself at risk. Bro. I'm just saying, that's my belief. There was a smart way. You put yourself this, or maybe you thought you were going to win 100%. Or have a debatable at least. So that's what's, that's the other part. We're going to read UMG's part, their clap back to basically the amended complaint. You know what I'm saying? So give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get that up right there. Oh, UMG warning. I will say this, UMG, don't warn, just do. UMG, don't warn. Don't warn, just do. This is probably the only time I feel like the writer didn't really go off. Why are we... You're not supposed to be gangs like y'all suit and tied. Don't warn, just do. This is what it is. This is how it's happening. He's false, and this is what, you know what I'm saying? Because a warning, it's like a bluff. But this was being said. All right. Let me get this on my laptop. Script my laptop. Pardon me, y'all. I'd rather read off my laptop. But UMG is basically saying, yo, stop playing me, bro. You think shit's sweet and it's not. Huh? You think shit's sweet and it's not. Be careful what you ask for, bro. Be careful what you think. Be careful what you thinking the wrong ish. You thinking shit is peaches and cream. You think it's that. It's not a song. You playing with the wrong one. We got billions. We eat dinner and breakfast with our lawyers every day. Huh? Be careful what you think that, huh? Let's read it. UMG warns Drake to be careful what you wish for. In a new statement over the ongoing legal battle, Drake unquestionably is one of the world's most accomplished artists and with whom we've enjoyed a 16-year successful relationship is being misled by legal representatives into taking one absurd legal step after another. In Texas last November, his counsel instituted a legal proceeding with much fanfare and bluster. On Monday, they quietly dropped the case. All right? But they dropped it in Texas, to continue in New York. So I get that point. Let's continue. In New York in January, Drake's counsel filed a defamation lawsuit, fearful of being sanctioned by the court for asserting false allegations. Tonight, they amended the complaint to withdraw them only to add more baseless allegations. All right, let's continue. 2 weeks ago, his representative celebrated a win, the granting of a routine discovery motion. That win. They're letting us know what that win mean. That win will become a loss if this frivolous and reckless lawsuit is not dropped in its entirety because Drake will personally be subject to discovery as well. But don't y'all think Drake knows that? Don't y'all think Drake knows that? I'm confused there. I think that's what he wanted. He's going kamikaze. This is bigger than Nino, bro. This is about the whole. I'm taking everything. That's what I think Drake knows that. As an old saying goes, be careful what you wish for. Both Texas and New York proceedings are an affront to all artists and creative expression. Should legal representatives senselessly keep the New York lawsuit alive, we demonstrate that all remaining claims are without merit. It's shameful that these foolish and frivolous legal theatrics continue. They are reputationally financially costly to Drake and have no chance of success. No chance is what you got. That's what's going on right now. I'm pretty sure this can continue. It is what it is, y'all. But again, Drake, if you don't win this and win $1 billion, it's not going to be a good look for you, champ, at all. At all. And it's going to continue to say it's because of a rap beef. Y'all have a good day. Bless. It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black.